Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Tyler Marco, and I was bored at work, and I started to think about the SmackDown move to USA Network and how it needs to be different. We need to change SmackDown to make it something where people actually want to sit down and watch it, where it's not a repeat of Monday Night Raw, just basically a highlight show. If you really wanted to watch it, you basically had just have an hour version, which you could fast forward through a lot of it. That's called Main Event. It's on the network. But how could you change up SmackDown to make it something that people really want to watch? So I came up with an idea. I was bored at work because I think about a lot of dumb stuff like this. But the idea I came up with is you have an opening of Monday Night Raw where Vince McMahon is out there. He comes, announces he's going to be back, and you have Triple H. Hey Vince, I want to talk to you about something. But he constantly gets interrupted. And finally, this keeps going on and then finally they come out to the ring, and Vince makes this huge announcement that SmackDown is moving to the USA Network. And Stephanie said how great it is. And finally Triple H interrupts and says, Vince, last year's Survivor Series, you put my butt on the line. You wanted to see what I was made of. Now I want to challenge you two to a friendly standard bet. Because they did do that a while back. Standard bet's $1 to them. And it's something different that they have. Anyway, it's a standard bet in which Triple H challenges Vince and Stephanie that they can run Raw, have all the major stars. All he wants is SmackDown. So his talent, his NXT talent, that if you watch on the specials that he has, he promotes them a lot more. Almost like Paul Heyman did back in the day when he was talking to his talent. So if you can imagine that, you can have Triple H SmackDown with an unofficial brand split, if you want to call it that. Then you could take your Owenses, your Nevilles, your Sami Zayns, your Finn Balor, Tommys, your Tyler Breezes, and the women, your Charlottes, your Becky Lynches, and move them over. But you don't have to raise your NXT talent. You could take some of the lower card guys on Raw and help them fill it out, like your Dean Ambrose, your R-Truth, people like that, and put them over there and just have a slower build to your storylines as compared to Raw, where they're just so fast-paced and more Hollywood type, where you take NXT and they're so slow. Wrestling storylines should be they're more olden time. And what I mean by that is that they're more like 80s and 90s instead of just rush right through it. These are more like it would be in a territory. Raw is like, it's a big show. Really big show. But make SmackDown, where you have that old SmackDown 6 they call it. Bring that, put that in there, and then slowly augment people when they graduate NXT. And when you get too many on the SmackDown, and you're needing a few on Raw side, then you come over here and steal a couple and put them on Monday nights. Because you don't want to just have them go back and forth, because people, right now they're going through too many talent. They're just too many matches. There's not enough build to them. If you watch Raw, number one, it's way too long. Number two is they don't have any good storylines. If they do, it's gone in a week. Look at The Miz and Damian Sandow. that was just thrown on there for no reason at all. No reason. They just threw that match on Raw. Take it. Take these matches. You've got enough talent on the roster. Take it. Slow it down on Monday nights. You know, you've got talented workers there. But your bigger stars, have that kind of be like Nitro. Have SmackDown kind of like the old WWF back in the day before the merger. They pushed stars. They had some talented individuals. There's more in wrestling. And keep your NXT for your next wave. That's what I would do. That's what I kind of thought about. I'd like to have your guys' opinion. I'm Tyler Marcotte, Tyler Joseph Marcotte. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.